Are you ready for some football? Is it football season yet? No? What's today's date? The 11th of August. Man, how much longer, man? I must have been dreaming.
Welcome back to Fantasy Football Live Conversation. And you have no idea how long I've been waiting to say that. It seems like this off season is taking forever. I'm in here in the studio with the Viz, who's always in the thick of things around playoff time.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Viz.
I'm happy to be back. Really the season started.
It's about
Can't
that
wait.
time.
Can't wait.
And on the Skype we have the reigning champion, Mr. Terrence himself, aka Hulk. Welcome back, Terrence.
How you guys doing?
Good, man.
Doing
Good
great.
to see you. Have you got some strategy to share with us for this season?
Oh man, it's early. We hadn't drafted yet, but I'm gonna share a little bit of something with y'all today.
I hear you, man.
Not a lot though. Not a lot.
And also the defending NBA champ Cleveland Cavaliers representing Jerb. What you gonna share with us this year, Jerb?
Hey man, I'm gonna show that this thing ain't rigged, man. Because last year was rigged, man. I'm gonna do my Donald Trump this year, man. I'm a salesman, man. I ain't a software person, so.
I feel you.
And that's how it be with FFLC. We're gonna get shade thrown on the first day, but we're gonna have fun while we do it. And when we come back, we want to talk to you guys about quarterbacks. So stay tuned, you might learn a little something. And so what we want to do is to find out when you guys would draft a quarterback. With the league being so deep this year, there may be a couple of different options as far as your strategy. For yourself, Viz, when would you start looking at the quarterback position?
I have to say round 2. Like you said, the league is deep.
It is.
You
It
so
is.
you don't have to rush round 1. So round 2, you got a lot of great quarterbacks out there. So I don't
Yeah.
think you're gonna go wrong. I mean, as you saw last season, we had a lot of quarterbacks that stepped up.
That's true. That's true.
Especially at the end of the season. So we got a big selection to choose from this year.
You all right about that? Terrence, when would you start looking at the quarterback position?
Quarterback is interesting. Usually in most leagues, you run one quarterback, multiple receivers, multiple running backs, et cetera, some flex players. But for quarterback, for me, because I know that there are 32 active quarterbacks every week, I'm going to pick a quarterback maybe late second round, third round, maybe even fourth round, because most teams are only going to pick up one quarterback. I'm more worried about those wide receivers and running backs up front, because the talent there is a little bit thinner than it is at quarterback. So I'm looking late second, third, somewhere around there.
Jerb, what are your thoughts regarding the quarterback position?
I'm getting the quarterback second round. And
Second round?
Here's the Jerb tip. In fantasy football, you got to watch it because some people will draft quarterbacks just so you can't get them.
Wow. That's true. That's true. You'll find people that'll do that.
So you need to be cognizant of that. And so, I'd go second round. I wouldn't go first. I go best available for the first round. But you need, by the second, no later than the third, you need to start picking something up before somebody starts hoarding.
Yeah.
That's true.
And I tell you, in the third round, you should be able to get some pretty good quarterbacks in the third round, especially when you have some. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Terrence.
Go ahead. Now let me ask you this: when you go and grab you a quarterback, you go and get that Tom Brady, you go and get that Cam Newton, and you don't pick up a second guy. Is it not possible to get a pretty good backup off of waivers? Because if you think about it, if Tom Brady goes down, you got a quarterback that's going to be available immediately because nobody's going to pick a backup quarterback to start.
That's true.
So is it really necessary to go all in early for a quarterback when you know that somebody's going to be available? With running back, you may have somebody pick up a running back right after you pick that starter up, right? So you get, let's take the Titans, for example. Let's say you pick up DeMarco Murray, and then you run and you grab somebody after that grabs Derrick Henry. That guy's not going to be available later on. But with quarterbacks, after Mariota, nobody's going to pick up that backup. So that's something to consider.
But I think you got to look at it too. That a lot of these teams this season is playing running back by committee.
Yes, sharing the ball.
So we say that the running back position is thin, but we have to look at the idea that you're going to have 3 running backs playing, just like Washington did last year. They had 3 running backs: Chris Thompson, and they had Matt Jones, and they had the person we just picked up in Dallas. Can't recall his name right
Alfred
now.
Morris.
Alfred Morris.
Yes,
So I see a lot of teams playing a 3 running back committee.
Yeah, and so plus you also want to factor injuries in for running backs too. Their shelf life isn't nearly as long. And that goes back to what I'm sorry, Joe.
But also you need to look at the 2 positions that are going to give you the most points in fantasy is wide receiver and quarterback. So you just need to be cognizant of that.
I agree. That's some good advice. Good advice. Okay, we appreciate you guys listening, and hopefully we share something with you that's going to make your team better. Take care.